One of the first things that Asa Hutchinson did after being elected governor was replace Bill Walker as director of the Department of Career Education. Walker transitioned to life as a platinum producer for 5LINKS, a New York-based multi-level marketing company. But during his time as director, a state audit suggests Walker was using his position as director to benefit himself.
Walker was using his position to benefit himself. You don't say. What's going on? Thank you for coming back and checking out Body Cam Arrests. If this is your first time, don't hesitate to give your boy a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So, what we have today, we have Bill Walker. I didn't want to do this. You guys made me do this from all your comments and all that. So, this is kind of like a part 2. So, if you didn't see this video right here, go back, take a look at this video, and then come back and look at this one. So, like I said, you guys made me do this, you guys thinking, Bill Walker is so innocent or, is a black man and, with power and this and that. Well, stay tuned because I'm about to show you how much Bill Walker cared about the black folks, especially the deaf black folks. I'm gonna show y'all. Just stick around and we're gonna get to it. And I'm gonna show you some of these comments that you guys been leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all, but let's get to business.
As a 5LINKS representative. While Bill Walker was director of the Department of Career Education, his sister and 2 others applied for grants to start up their own 5LINKS multi-level marketing businesses. A state audit finds that Walker would have received compensation from 5LINKS if these clients had been successful in the business. Agency employees told investigators that Walker personally referred the 3 clients and told them to deviate from normal procedures. Each business plan was approved without the applicant putting up the required 10% equity or proving the feasibility of their plan. Walker denied any involvement.
That sounds like corruption to me. And you guys said the police were corrupt. They run hand in hand.
But auditors concluded that Walker indirectly participated in a contract in which he had a financial interest and used his official position to influence the agency, knowing he could potentially benefit. The audit shows that agency rules exist to prevent what happened in this situation. They just weren't followed. A new administration cooperated with the audit and has taken corrective actions. The report has been sent to both the Arkansas State Police and Attorney General's office for review.
So what I'm saying is they're all corrupt, no matter the skin color. So cut that out. Everybody from the top to the bottom, from the governor to the police officers, they're all corrupt. Bill Walker, when Governor Hutchinson got in office, she fired him. She said, beat it like Michael. Go on, get up out of here. She fired him. He was fired. Bill Walker, friend and business partner to this day, his name is Richard Mays. He's the head trustee at Little Rock Baptist College. Look it up. I might drop it in the description. I'm not sure. But so back in the day, he was selling black people blood. Yeah. The inmates that was locked up, he was selling their blood. Only black people. He was selling their blood. Getting it, selling it. When they found out about it, it's like a big scandal. When they found out about it, he, went undercover with it. He had the guards, the correction officers doing it and giving them a kickback. At the time, Bill Walker, he was in office doing something. So he knew about it. That was his boy. He knew about it. Corrupt. Nothing was done. Right here. Bill Walker took advantage of black deaf people. It's right here. Read it. It's right there. Pause it. Read it. Whatever you got to do. I ain't going to spend too much time on it because I want to get to these comments. But what I'm saying is, you guys talking about, he's a black and, he did this and he should be, or I should not do this or say that. They're all corrupt. You're caring about the black people. He don't care about the black people. He care about that green, that money. You see that property he has? How did he get it? His daughter was on the MTV thing, My Sweet 16. you know? So, man, y'all can miss me with all that craziness, you know. But let's get to these comments. Let's see what's up with these comments. No, that's not a illegal search. David Thompson versus State says that it can be done as long as the stop and the tow is legit. So she didn't have any license. Her license was revoked. And yeah, so they was doing inventory to make sure everything was in the car, so she couldn't come back later and say, "Oh, I had $5,000 watch in there and now it's missing. Oh, I had 20,000 in the back and now it's missing." So they have to do inventory. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. But last night, your mom was full of something too. Use your imagination. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Police officers, they have a job to do. You know, I feel like this. They already let her go. You know, reckless driving, no license, a warrant, all that type of stuff. Even though it was in another county, you know, I'd have been pulled over many a times, and I had a warrant in a different county. They called that county, and they came and got me. So I feel like they let her go. You know, I just explained to everyone about the inventory on the car when it's getting towed. They had a right to tow the car. So Mr. Bill Walker and his wife, they come over there, and the police officer is telling him to get back. They never searched them. They don't know if they have a weapon or anything. The most innocent people have turned out to be killers. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't know. They like back up. So with Bill, you know, with him being, you know, the man, I guess, you know, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to do nothing, you know, this and that. So, yeah, they put him in cuffs, put him in the back of the car. The wife should have went, too, because she was all mouth. That's all I'm saying. And, yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, hey, listen, if they're telling you to do something, do it, you know. Now, if they would have told Bill to walk away and he walked away, and then they came back to try to put him in cuffs, that would have been wrong. You know, now that would have been wrong. Okay, I disagree. I think all of them sleeps together. You know, I believe when you get that high up, my own personal belief is it don't matter what color you are. It's like everybody can go down or everybody can eat together. You know, no matter what color you are. That's just my own personal belief. You know, Bill Walker, as I showed you guys just a minute ago, he don't care about his own black people. So, you know, yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, let's see. Find me a good one. Put me a good one up. Okay, right there. Glad a black dude was able to use his status to get off. See, I don't know. I don't know how old you are or whatnot, but I'm 46, right? And I'm telling you, man, I done been in some trouble. I done did some things. I done been places I hope you guys get to go. And I done been in some places where I hope you guys never get to go. And it's just like, I get it. You know, I get it. If you're black, white, brown or whatever, you know, you're pulling for your people. You want to help your people out. So I get that part of it. But when you're corrupt, which Bill is, he's corrupt. Like you said, you're glad a black dude was able to get off. But the thing is he does his own black people wrong. Deaf black people. He, you know, like, come on now. Like, I get it. You want to root for the black guy. I get it. Listen, I'll be wrong if I say, yeah, no, that's wrong or whatever. But if he was a cop and he pulled you over, he probably would take you to jail if he had to. It's no, I'm gonna let you go because you're black. It ain't none of that. I haven't seen that. It's none of that, because people, they just care about themselves and their job and their money or whatever. All that trying to help your kind out, whether you're white, brown, black, I think that's over. I could be wrong, but I think that's not a thing because people are not thinking like that nowadays. It's like me. I remember it was a time where I never paid my tickets. I used to get tickets, speeding tickets, never paid my tickets. I done got caught speeding before I pulled my own self over because I know the guy was going to pull me over. And it's been white officers that have let me go. I got a CDL. One cop told me, I'm a salty for a CDL holder, just slow it down, White guy pulled me over back in the day. I had probably 4 warrants in different places. He said, "Hey, go get this taken care of." It was one time I was in the club parking lot. I had a badass car. That thing was fast. I'm in the parking lot doing donuts. I'm showing out. I'm skirt. I'm showing out. You hear me? When I got done, I parked, got out the car. An undercover pulled up behind me. White guy. He was on me. Let me see your license and this and that and that. But I was the one that was clowning. Back then, I didn't see it that way, but I'm older now. I was the one that was clowning. And, he came back up to me and said, "Hey, your license are suspended." Now, I'm in the parking lot acting a fool on suspended license. I didn't know they were suspended, to be honest with you. And he said, "You know what? I'm not even over here for that. I'm over here for something else. I ain't gonna write you or nothing like that. My license was suspended. He's supposed to have took my license." He walked back to he was walking back to his car, and then he turned around and came back up to the car and gave me my license back and said, "If you're going in that club, you might, need your ID, need your license. So here you go. Make sure you go take care of that." So to me, I guess I just haven't experienced that, this and that, and this is back in the 90s. Hey man, I done came in across a couple officers that was, not so nice. Like when I was down in Orlando, not so nice when I was down in, I was in Tyson's Corner, over there in DC, not so nice, but I didn't give them a reason to act a fool with me. So that's all I'm saying. Everybody experience with the police is different. All I tell you guys is court is not on the side of the road, and make it home, alive, so you can, contact proper authorities, the proper channels. That's all I tell you guys. Trying to reach for your iPhone and try to film the police officer probably can get you shot, because they don't know what you're reaching for. And I'm not taking up for the police officers. I'm just telling you, me being 46 now, hey man, you done lived through some stuff. You do things different. That's just me. You listen if you want to. If not, your uncle done told you, So let's see what else. What's life? Happens to black folks all the time. Well, like I said, man, when you get pulled over, what do? Do you get out the car and act a damn fool, or do you sit there and take your ticket and get on your way? The thing here is this didn't have anything to do with Bill Walker. It has something to do with his daughter. I understand that's his kid, so he gonna make sure his kid is okay. His kid was okay. His kid got away with not going to jail. The kid was in the car with her mother, safe and sound. When they went over there to do the inventory on that car, and the officer told Bill to get back, that's when we had a problem. Bill, his wife, and the employee was wrong. Just my own personal opinion. Hey, back up. Bill could have still backed up. and place that phone call that he did, because it was going to take him a minute to tow that car. He didn't have to. He didn't have to act like that when they told him to get back. He could have said, "All right." But as we know, Bill is not a saint. You see what I'm saying? So, things happen, and for every action, there's a reaction, so that's my take on it. I had something else to say, but I forgot. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody else said, was Bill trying to hide something? That's why he didn't want them to search the car. Like, what was he hiding? Somebody else said that too. So I don't know, man. I just, I know when I get pulled over, I just, yes. Uh-huh. Oh, what? I did that? Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and give me a ticket. I got to learn someday. That's me now, getting pulled over, just give me my ticket. I got a ticket 2 weeks ago, a speeding ticket. And, he just asked me questions. I was real short with him. I really didn't say anything. And he said, let me see what I can do, to help you out or whatever. He still gave me a ticket, but he could have wrote it for a little bit more. But, he didn't. I guess he gave me a break. But either way, whether he gave me a break or not, I wasn't going to trip. Just take it to court and see what happens, because I was speeding. I'm not going to lie to you. I was speeding. That's what I'm saying. When you're out there doing something wrong, why do you have to fight about it? Be a man, be a woman. Take your ticket and get on somewhere. But y'all don't understand that, huh? Unc ain't playing fair, huh? Unc, yeah, y'all don't want to hear that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to hear that good stuff. Y'all want me to say, yeah, get out the car and, get to doing. Nah, man, don't do that, man. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. This is kind of fun, kind of different. I know it's about to be a whole lot of work, but it was fun. It was different. If you like anything about the video, hit your boy with the thumbs up. It really helps us out, helps the video, helps the channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe and hit that notification bell. It's your boy. I'm gone. Y'all be safe. Yeah.